Okay, are we on? You see me? Cool. All right. All right. Hi, everybody in Facebook land. This is David Gilmore, and I am here on, well, I would normally sometimes be at the Jazz Standard with the Mingus Orchestra. Every Monday night, we either have the big band or they have the orchestra, the Mingus Dynasty. But for obvious reasons, that's not happening. So I'm happy to do a little solo performance, and gonna try to add all the parts that I haven't played and some of the parts that I have played, and do some of my favorite tunes, basically. This is basically to raise money for the Mingus community, and we're trying to keep it moving, keep it going forward. We have to keep this going. We'll be out of this soon enough. We'll be back in the clubs. We'll be doing what we do, and we got to keep it going. So thanks for being here, and I'm gonna start with this is probably one of the first tunes that I came across when I first discovered Mingus, and this is way back, I don't know, this is probably like high school when I first heard this song. And it just has this really haunting kind of a thing, this groove. It's called Pithecanthropus erectus. Say that 5 times fast. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you for indulging me with playing some of my toys here.
Baby,
Excuse me 1 second.
do you want to announce that it's on the Charles Mingus page? Because a lot of people didn't know where to go.
Oh,
So a lot of people have actually missed it.
well, they're on the Charles Mingus page if they're watching this now. So.
Okay, I will maybe pronounce it.
They have to hit the invite, I think.
I can't get on.
Hi, Liz. I think some people
I can't get on.
aren't able to get on. I think, I don't know if what happened with the link. My wife is telling me that
Yeah, I got a message. So
it's not going to the, I guess the invite maybe is not going to the...
I'm on the Charles
Just-
Mingus page.
Hmm.
No worries. Just let them know to go to the Charles Mingus page on Facebook,
Right.
and the live video will be there.
Okay. Sorry, a little technical difficulties here. Yeah, you want to let them know that?
Okay.
Okay. The show must go on. Let me tune up here. That's very important. Anyway, this will be recorded and playbackable. That's not the word I'm looking for, but people will be able to go to this site, so I can definitely let people know in the future how to access it. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna play another classic. This is probably his most famous tune. Goodbye Pork Pie Hat. Hold on a sec. I have to look at the music here. you very much. Oh wow, I got a little text there. I can't see that far. Wow, super cool. Okay, good things, I think, I hope. Freddie Bryant, what's up, Freddie? All right. Thank you again for letting me indulge in my toys. They're not always functioning the way I would like them to, but that's okay. It's called the element of surprise. And I don't get to take these things with me on the gig, which is probably a good thing. At least on the Mingus gigs. We don't need all these effects. We have the band. So I'm trying to semi-recreate the band here on my pedal board here. This is sort of like a guitar Mingus type of thing, which, by the way, was a band that I think it was actually the first Mingus project. I can't remember the exact chronology, but there was a Mingus guitar band. 5 guitars play Mingus, and I've been involved, oh my goodness, over 20 some odd years with the Mingus bands, the Mingus Orchestra, and this Mingus guitar band. And it was an amazing, the guitar thing, which was never recorded, but we had Jack Wilkins, we had Russell Malone, Vic Juris, all kinds of people playing in that, and it was an amazing experience. We did a couple of tours in the country, but never got recorded. So I was really upset that Larry Coryell as well, and we had guests. I think Adam Rogers did it, Ben Monder, all kinds of people. Peter Leach, just an amazing cast of characters, and I was very humbled to be part of that. And then I started with the Mingus Orchestra probably around that time. I don't know, can't quite remember, maybe 22, 23 years ago. And I moved about. I think when I joined, it was at Fez, Time Cafe, in the village. And then that was the longest residency. And then we ended up moving to Birdland for a minute. And another place on Duane and Reed, and I can't remember the name of the place, the bank, I don't remember. But anyway, we got kicked around a lot. We played at Iridium for a while, all these different residencies, and finally landed at the Jazz Standard, and that's where we've been ever since. And we're coming back, so I'm really happy that we can keep this thing going. Let me make a couple of announcements. There is where did I put it? I made a nice little sign to show everybody. A GoFundMe, not a GoFundMe, it's a PayPal to contribute any amount of money to this. PayPal me Mingus Bands, /Mingus Bands. So you can cash in your hard-earned PPP check or any of those relief funds and just sign it straight over to this, okay? Straight over to that. So we're trying to keep it alive. We're trying to keep musicians moving forward. And so I want to announce that. Also, let me show you some of the music that I'm playing is coming out of this great book called More Than a Fake Book. Charles Mingus, More Than a Fake Book. This has correct changes. Well, it has some of the changes I'm playing here, like the last one, have been rearranged by Cy Johnson, who has been our arranger for many, many years. He's written brilliant arrangements, and so I'm taking some of his chords and using it for that. But this has a plethora of Mingus tunes in here. There's another book which I actually don't have that is a play-along book and comes with, I think, 2 CDs. So that's a fantastic thing to own as well. I think I'm going to go get it next time I'm at the Jazz Standard. But definitely pick this book up. It's a fantastic book. What else? I guess I'll play another tune. Should I play another tune? Of course. How much time have I have? Yes, I'll play another tune. Let's see. I will play this tune that the orchestra used to have piano in it, actually, and guitar. Now it's just guitar. So some of the charts changed over the years. Actually, I used to play a lot more of the melodies when there was piano in it. So since then, some of the charts got altered because we had to kind of support the harmony a bit and play more chords. So in revisiting some of this music, I'm realizing, oh my God, I don't know the melody to a lot of these tunes I've been playing over the years. And I hate to say it, but Eclipse is one of them, actually. So I'm going to try to play Eclipse with the melody, and forgive me if I leave some notes out. Chart right here. I'll play it on acoustic. By the way, I think it was a lot of birthdays recently. Cy Johnson had a birthday not too long ago. Sue Mingus had a birthday. And of course, Mingus had his 98th birthday the other day. So all coincided within a couple of weeks. So happy belated birthday to everyone there that I just mentioned. Not getting some. Here we go. Thank you. All right. I meant to install a applause button here, but I totally forgot. That would have kind of brought the vibe a little bit more here. It's really strange. Have a camera, have my phone in front of me, and to know that there's people out there. There are people out there, right? Yes, there's a... Oh, all right. Cool. Good to see. All right. How we doing on time, Liz? Good? All right, thumbs up. All right. Let's see. That was Liz Torres, by the way. Well, she's gonna come on later. We're gonna have some people come on. A little question and answer thing. Let's see. Let's do... okay, I'll do a quick self-portrait. This is one of my all-time favorites, self-portrait in 3 colors. Again, caveat, putting it all together on guitar, never done before, but I'm happy for the opportunity. So thank you for indulging me with my pedals and my thrown together arrangements. Did I mention this book? More Than a Fake Book? Yes, I did. Just kidding. much. Thank you, thank you. One more? I got one more.
I mean, do you want to play one more?
I'll play a quick
sure
one.
Everyone would enjoy it.
I'll play a real quick one. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, this one is Haitian fight song. Once again, I'm going to put the whole band into these pedals. All right. Ah! Wrong set.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Oh yeah! Forgot the oh yes. How could I forget the oh yes? You should have unmuted yourself.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much, David. What a treat. What a treat. That was really great.
Thank you. My
Beautiful
pleasure.
work with the looping. That's
Yeah.
so fun.
It's not a perfect art, but I'm getting there.
It's great. It's great. Well, as expected, there are some questions. So let's start with, and honestly, a question that I'm really curious about for myself. How was that process of adapting Mingus music down to solo guitar?
Well, difficult and fun at the same time. It was a challenge, you know. I wish I had more time to spend with it, you know, because it's just infinite. It's so vast. I mean, you know, his music is just never ending. There's so many ways to approach it, and you know, for me, like solo guitar playing is a beast in and of itself. You know, I mean, we're trying on 6 strings to put. Anyway, it's a real task to get that all those elements in there, and so of course Mingus's music, some of it is very. He's got a couple of very, you know, basic tunes, but some of it is harmonically very complex. And, you know, you just have to figure out what are the right notes in the right places and stuff. And,
sort
of course,
that essence.
Yeah, just getting the essence and stuff. And Goodbye Pork Pie Hat was, you know, actually the first time I heard that song was a version by John McLaughlin on his album My Goals Beyond. And was that it? Yeah, My Goals Beyond. Beautiful album. And he does it on acoustic guitar. He does it in, I think, D, like a half step lower than the key, so get like an open D string. And that was, you know, like for me, just maybe the first Mingus tune I ever heard. And you know, and it's the thing about it is the melody and how the harmony works there. It's just so sophisticated, and it's just, you know, so rich. It's just so beautiful.
That's awesome.
I'm wearing a Mingus shirt, but I forgot about this is the other.
Hey, looking good.
You got a lot of these shirts at the Jazz Standard, so I had to take it.
Yeah. Yeah. What loop pedal are you using?
This is it's called a Ditto pedal by TC Electronic. It's a little tiny thing.
Nice.
I have a bigger one that has like 2 loops, but it broke, so I'm doing like double stomping here, you know, trying to stop the loop while I'm playing at the same time. And anyway, for you technical guitar geeks out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's
I'm sure
a little bit of a tap dancing routine playing at the same time. Yeah.
That's great. How did you first meet Sue and get involved with the orchestra?
You know, I was trying to remember that. I have a terrible memory, but I think it was from subbing for Adam Rogers, who's doing the gig a lot. And I don't recall the very first time, actually, but I want to say it was up at Birdland that I did the first orchestra gigs. But once again, I can't remember the chronology, whether it was the Mingus guitar thing first or the orchestra thing first. It's all one blur for me. But she was closely involved with, you know, every single project. You know, she went on the road with us on the Mingus guitar gig, not all the time, but you know, some of the gigs, and also, you know, I did a couple of tours with the Mingus. There's only like 2 that I know of that was on, one in Europe, and she was with us when her book Tonight at Noon, which I have over there. She had just come out with her book Tonight at Noon. She was promoting that at the same time, so it was really a joy to have her with us. You know, yeah.
What do you like most about playing with the Mingus Orchestra, and how does it compare to playing with other groups?
I mean, for me, it's the essence of New York. Whenever I step into that club and I see the guys, and it's just coming home every week. You know, it's you know, these are my buddies, these are my comrades, these are, you know, we've been on battles together on the road, and you know, it's just yeah, it's family, and I love it every time. Even if I have to come from really far to do the gig, I will do it. You know, no matter what. Like if I can make it, I'm there. You know, it's just something that keeps the spirit of New York for me alive. You know, the reason why I came to New York in the first place. You know, and yeah, and it's just some badass cats.
Yeah.
Great playing, great energy. It's just always a blast.
Oh, well, thank you so much, David. We're so grateful to have you, and thank you again for tonight. This was really special.
Thank you.
I want to just maybe give one last link shout out.
Yes.
I know you have your sign.
I have my sign. I wasted all this ink for it. No, it's not a waste.
Oh, wait.
This
before
one. Yes.
Before we conclude, I'm getting some
Criticism.
Some ticks on the radar.
Be nice.
So tips for shedding on Mingus music. What would you recommend?
Get this book once again. Okay. But also, check out the numerous versions of each tune, you know, because he changed it several tunes, you know, over the years, and you know, just get an amalgamation of different tunes and really try to work it from the recording. You know, I mean, that's with any tunes. Like, you know, a lot of people take the, you know, in school, you know, the real book is the Bible. You know, there's so many wrong changes. I call it the wrong book because it's just, it's not, you know, you have to go to the original recordings and check out what the real harmonies are, the real chords, how they approach it and stuff. So, you know, get this book, try to get other sheet music, but check out the original recordings. You know, that's step one, you know.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. I know that we were going to show the link. This is just to say, if anybody does want to support the musicians from the Mingus ensembles, you can do so at the link that David is so gracefully showing you.
Push the link.
And next week, we have Wayne Escoffrey playing,
Thank you for reminding
which
me.
we're very excited about.
Yes, the great Wayne Escoffrey is going to be here next week, so please tune in for that. He is a dynamite saxophonist, and I had the pleasure of being on his latest album, which name escapes me, but you should check it out. Wayne Escoffrey next week here, Mingus Mondays,
Yes.
live Facebook.
And thank you everyone out there for joining us. We'll see you next week.
And thank you, Liz. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, the whole Mingus crew, community. Thank you so much for putting this together and making this happen. And keep it going. I look forward to seeing you guys soon at the club. Bye, everybody.